Alright. I'm wondering, am I the only one who hasn't started the game back up again?
Wait, yeah, I already started.
Alright, whatever. I'll just fast forward to wherever you guys are.
Oh
Dude.
my god. Wait, why am I hearing... Oh my god.
Alright.
Got the Twitch open.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was really loud.
Oh my god, that threshold was really close. Dude, Mewtwo, man. The Hook King, dude. King Hooker.
Alright.
Best fucking hooker in A. Dude, oh my god, Zerobi, give him a break. Komori has a family.
Oh god.
This is just
Some
brutal.
battery comes down, but she is instantly locked up by the Malzahar. Go 1-for-1.
This
Junglers
is gonna
both
have
dying.
to be a flash, for sure. Yeah. Questionable re-engage? Oh wow, okay. Never mind, they actually killed Nunu. I just thought he was invincible for some reason. And there's another hook.
Tell me when you get to 1605, I'm ahead of you.
No,
Alright.
That's why I paused.
Okay, we're gonna do this again.
Wait, what the I told you to tell me what. Oh my, alright.
I just know that I'm at 1623 right now.
Right now? Okay.
Alright. Okay, there. It should be good for me now.
Okay, I'm on track.
This is a
fantastic.
disaster. Totally not a disaster, I mean.
100%. Not even. Alright.
Rest in peace, dude.
Okay.
Where is Spank My Gank when you need him? This would never happen if Spank My Gank was here.
Throwing shade. I like it.
Yeah, this
Can't
is actually
can't
getting
participate, unfortunately.
apparently,
Officer, but
yeah, Komori, maybe
I don't think
maybe
you
not
can
a good
fight
idea to
the
try
Nunu
and
with
win.
Jin and Thresh right there, my friend. Dogster landing the stun on Caitlyn. She has only heals, so that is a dead Caitlyn.
It's like Zerobi's whole life's work this game is just to make Komori's life a living hell. This is why I banned Nunu right here.
The red team has not been doing well. I shouldn't say has not been doing. They didn't stop the Nunu from destroying Vi's early game, and it has just snowballed out of control.
I would still say that that's mostly Vi's fault for not warding
Oh yeah,
at
definitely.
the second buff, which is like the prime time that a Nunu's going to invade you early on, is going to your second buff. Generally, your red.
Yeah.
And also, can't be understated how absolutely dominant the bottom lane from Taco Esports has been so far.
Oh no, yeah,
Like,
you can talk about
oh
all
boy.
these invades.
Okay. RR King
Bye bye.
probably shouldn't be anywhere near your jungle without teammates with you at this stage.
No, you need some blue trinkets so you don't face check everything. But none can be found on the side of.
I mean, as a mid laner, I understand the urge to go after the blue buff, but that's not
Taco
a time to do
Esports
it.
just making it
Oh
look
my
too
God,
easy,
dude.
diving in between two turrets.
Dude, I'm just gonna stop trying to
Zawa
analyze
is not
anything.
long for this world. Oh, Flash actually gets him out. He's ticking down. Oh, his heal came up just in time to save him, actually. If you watch his health bar.
I'm done analyzing anything. This game is going to be nothing but play-by-play from here on out. 'Cause that's,
It's been
there's
nothing
no
for
time.
play-by-play. Just look at bot lane.
There's been more than a kill a minute and a lot of fighting that hasn't resulted in a kill. It's getting fairly absurd.
I actually never got the chance to talk about something that I was pretty interested to talk about, which was Busang
You're
Wands
not
of
getting
the
a chance
Jins.
yet.
And I'm not going to get the chance because Dogster needs to get some more kills. Deadly Flourish will land, and Dogster will pick up a double.
Anytime you try to analyze anything, just remember that
Anytime,
these guys
no.
are just going to be like, shut your fucking mouth, dude. We're fighting. Shut up.
I'm not even
Shut up.
going to start right here because Dogster, he's in between two towers. He's got to go in.
Yeah,
That's
dogs
another
are starting
kill.
to pop off, dude.
Irelia finished Triforce, man.
Yeah,
What can
he
you say?
went from just like sitting top lane farming against Renekton to just popping off. Okay.
He's just gonna wait for the entire blue team to
It's still not safe. They're
anything.
diving Nexus towers now, dude.
They're diving Nexus towers before taking the inhibitor tower. Dogster actually gets stunned up and shut down by our one-shot king.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to wait for Taco to like all group up and back, or we can try to just say anything other than they're
looks
fighting.
like they're going mid lane now, or maybe down to Dragon, or
What are they going for Dragon right
I'm
now?
not
But
even sure what they're doing. They're just kind of sitting around the base.
Zerby is still wanting to scrap, man.
Zerobi has claimed the entire red side jungle, so now he's extending his reach to their base.
One thing that I will have
This
to
is
say
now
is
his
that
base.
I don't really understand Zerobi's build. Typically, you would have seen like the center
Maybe a
Hulk
right
into
Tory
a
or something,
Warmog, or like
Warmogs is
a
really
lot of the
good,
time on Nunu you'll see the center Hulk into Warmogs, and then from there, if they don't have a locket support or a support that can buy it really quickly, they'll get locket on Nunu. Or if they do, in this case, you have a Thresh, so you pretty much do. You
And
get
not
a
that
Assault
anyone
Blade.
on the red team is doing a lot of damage, but they do only have one magic damage source
and-
in the Syndra. So, Caitlyn flashing on Jin will actually take him down, as Renekton in the middle of three members is not going to do much. Actually, the Caitlyn on the back line. Dark Spear cleans up the Malzahar kill. Voltsy goes down, but
God, dude,
Manny's
Dogster just absolutely destroyed Manny.
every Sheen proc is just a chunk out of someone's life. If he can get onto Cinder,
He's
I'm
still
pretty sure he
going.
can kill her. Yeah. Oh, sidesteps
Dogster.
the bubble too. Wait, that was a time at. Wait, Dogster has a
stop
time at.
Stop it. They have families.
If he has
This
Q
is
and W up,
going
he
more.
can kill
He has
Zoe.
flash. He has flash up. She's dead.
Oh my god. And the lantern to safety. I don't even think Renekton could have chased at that point, but oh my god, the missing
All
things
right.
on Dogster.
All right. If that ever happens to you in game, you just surrender. Just
This is a very rough game.
just FF, dude. That's a demoralizing thing to have happen. He still hasn't backed either. He's still here. Dude. He is.
Alright, maybe
he
I
is
got
just
3
determined.
seconds to talk here, so I'm gonna try go the whole way back 22 minutes ago. Booswang picked up a Doran's Ring as his starting item.
That's actually pretty standard on Gen.
Yeah,
now.
that
A lot
has
of people
become
doing it.
standard on this patch. I first noticed it. It started over in Korea with Death and Prey were the first 2 people I ever saw doing it.
Always starts in Korea.
But yeah, it's actually become quite standard on Jin. You get double potions and you take Warlords as your keystone for all the sustain you need in lane. You lose out on the little bit of AD Doran's Blade gives you. You lose out on 20 extra health that the Doran's Blade would give you, but you get the mana regen to be able to spam your Q, so you're not stuck under tower like we were actually talking about when the analytics of this game mattered.
Yeah, the mana regen at this point is just incredibly important for Jin. He really isn't that reliant on his auto attacks. He is mostly just a caster. It's a big reason why he also functions for the one-trick Jin players as a mid laner. Although not anywhere near as well as
Zerobi is
as
just
AD carry.
walking into the entire enemy team right here.
Yeah, he doesn't give a
Might
fuck.
die.
Dude.
I'm not really. No, he's not even going to die. Taco's pressuring the mid inhibitor, and red team's going to try and deal with that. Hook goes a little low.
We were saying that Dogster didn't give a fuck earlier, but Zerobi really doesn't give a fuck about his positioning this game.
Dogster's just taking Nexus towers. Zerobi's walking at 3 people. Their team's just like, guys, we have to take inhibitors to win.
Kamori,
Dogster's just going to kill everybody to win.
Kamori and Manny. I'm not sure why you're trying to fight the Aurelia, but oh boy, this is. I don't know, man. The only analysis that you can really give of this game at this point is it's just kind of a stomp. There's really not a
Hook
lot that
lands
can be
onto
done.
Charmander, takes him down one more time.
That's going to be the end of it. Might be the shortest game so far in the RPL. It's definitely up there, but it might be the shortest.
In this season, maybe. I'm pretty sure. 24.
Yeah, this
24.
season,
That's a really short game. We'll have to check on that one.
casted a couple short games. I don't know if I've ever casted one this short. All right.
Well, GG to Taco Esports.
Are we
And,
still going into intermission, or are we just jumping straight into the next game?
yeah,
We're gonna need it. We're gonna need it pretty bad. All right, guys. So we will be back in 10 minutes with YEET versus Beta Fox.
BFX.
All right, everybody, and welcome back to week 4 of RPL Summer 2017. Our second match of the day will be the Jamaican Hopscotch Mafia, otherwise known as YEET, going up against Beta Fox. All right, so coming into this game, see Beta Fox with kind of a just weirdly standard team composition in my eyes. It's not really what I'm used to.
No, they definitely got the good engage with the Ash Arrow. They've got the ball delivery system, pled for flanking, an actual, might I dare say it, well-rounded team composition.
Yeah, really well-rounded. I'm not used to this.
Looks like they got a 5-stack in the river here.
It's pretty smart.
Nobody from YEET seems to be overstepping, so
they might
shouldn't die.
Are they going to go for the Raptor ward, or are they going to ward red? Because you're almost never going to do this and then not ward the enemy jungle. So on the side of YEET, we do see kind of
Jax is actually walking down right now. This is...
Yeah. They suspect something, but they haven't actually seen each other. But on the side of YEET, their team composition is a little bit more spread about, kind of all over the place. You know, they definitely have
it's more
good split
scrappy, skirmish kind of style
and good pick potential, but they don't really have the greatest wave clear, and their peel isn't very good. But they can get away with not really having that much peel because they do have two very mobile carries in Ari and Ezreal, but it could definitely become a problem because of just the sheer amount of engage that they're playing against.
And now, I have personally even played against Dr. Warlock's Taric, and I know he's quite a good Taric player, but I do worry about the fact that the damage coming in from the red team is going to be very fast. It's not going to be slow, drawn-out team fights that are going to blow up somebody quite fast. So we'll have to really keep an eye on how effective that Taric is come these team fights.
It would mostly be all preemptive, and I think it's a lot easier to use Taric ult properly when you're the team engaging.
Very true.
You know, and I think that with the recent changes, Taric is actually a really good pick currently in coordinated 5-man play. Not so much in solo queue, but definitely in group play. I think that he is a lot stronger. And we see Dr. Warlock kind of move around from top and support on YEET, but it's kind of just common knowledge that when he plays support and Taric's left open, he's going to pick Taric like 100% of the time.
Every game.
And I find it kind of weird that they didn't ban it. It's a little bit
2 games in a row right here
Taric.
where pick ban phase would have been pretty interesting to see. See how some of these.
I'm not really too sure what you would have chosen to ban over this Taric.
Anime got on Ari, which not a signature pick, I'll say.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't really complain too much about the draft from Beta Fox because clearly their team composition turned out very well.
They had a very strong team comp. They definitely played draft how they wanted it to.
Top 3 meta champion at least, sometimes like the #1 meta champion in every single role.
Heavy trading coming out from these solo laners. Bot lane seems more content to just farm it up, but complete opposite of what we saw last time. Lee Sin misses the Sonic Wave, and not much more is going to come out of that.
I'd like to note that this is going to be kind of crunch time for Lee Sin because he does have to get things rolling pretty early on so that Hecarim doesn't necessarily just have time to farm up and start out scaling him very quickly. It could become a problem if you cannot get things to start happening. Of course, we're not very far into the game, so he definitely still has some time.
Overall, we don't see too many CS disparities except for the
middle lane.
About, what, 8 CS lead in the mid lane for Sour Cream?
Yeah, I'd say Ari does get bullied a little bit by Orianna pre-6, and then post-6, the matchup swings back in Ari's favor.
Yeah. The shield from Orianna's Command Protect is very strong on the early levels.
It becomes a lot more evenly matched post-6 for Ari, and it's just a really, really entertaining skill matchup. I love playing it personally.
I love playing it on the Ari side. I usually miss my Shockwave on the Ori side, but...
Just got to be very, very patient. or just weirdly aggressive and ult in a way that no one would ever expect you to do it.
Unpredictability is sometimes a factor that takes
put the
a lot
ball
of
on
people by
yourself and then
surprise.
flash in with the ult on yourself. You do see Lee Sin actually coming up behind I Hate Anime
Sonic
right now.
Wave
Does land a
connects. That's
Q.
going to be Flash. Red
Yeah,
buff is
that's a
on,
kill.
and Sour Cream will follow the Flash.
So, like I was saying, Lee Sin definitely needed to get something to happen early on, and he definitely does
Double
there.
stun coming out of Tarek here.
No one was quite
Good
in
trade,
power
but
range, though.
damage answered back.
This is still the type of trade that Nematocrates and Dr. Warlock would like to take. You know, just short little trades, just poking people away and using the Tarek heal, which is very, very strong right now, and does actually land the stun on Ash.
Good
again.
stun from Warlock to stop the Ash from walking up too far. Misses the Q. Might have been able to go really aggressive there if the Mystic Shot had landed.
Do you see Jax actually
Trading in the top lane, I
seemingly-
don't think he wins that.
I still think these trades are going a bit more even than Kled would prefer early on in the game, but right there, a lot of that had to do
Definitely
with
true,
taking
but
a lot of minions.
I think that's also just from an observer standpoint because Kled has started with the Dorn's Blade, where Jack started with Corrupting Potion and has already burned through all 3 of those pots.
But you know, the thing is that this matchup isn't going to get any better for Kled. The longer it goes on, the worse it gets. You know, Kled, he can. I'd say he probably can hold a tower against a Fed Jax, but oh, never mind.
Ooh, I Hate Anime goes aggressive,
that.
but the Lee Sin is here. Sonic Wave misses. She might have enough damage to finish him off, and we'll go for a 1-for-1. This time, McCookie is going to take up the
It's
kick.
actually about as well as you could play that. Yeah, I'll reside. I mean, maybe you can get away, but
She
probably about the same.
There was a
I mean,
small,
yeah, you either
small
get away
portion
with
where
that
the
getting a kill,
Oriana
or
was like
you die
right
for
on
the
top
kill.
of her, and she missed the initial damage from the Q. But I don't think that would have changed too much in the overall trade.
That's like, you know, like I said, it's pretty much just you either get the
Misses
kill
the
and die, or
shockwave,
you
doesn't
away
get hit
without
by the
getting a
Lee
kill.
Sin Q. Very, very well played from I Hate Anime.
You see Lee Sin actually rotating down here to the bottom side. Might be going for a gank. He's going to jump right over the wall. They don't
Tarek
see
has
him.
walked up toward the blue buff. The Sonic Wave connects. He's going to hold on to it.
Doesn't
Flash.
have any mana. He's going to have to flash, but that
Oh.
should be a kill.
Very well played. Very well played.
Lee Sin. Kooky popping off right now. This is exactly what you would be wanting to do when you pick Lee Sin. I've seen Lee Sin pick quite a bit in
Bear
this
Trap on a rope
tournament so
misses,
far.
and he's going to have to jump out of that. But Jax follows when the Counter-Strike wore off a little bit too soon. Going to pop ulti and just scare the Kled off.
Kled tanking a lot of minions there, as well as missing the first Bear Trap on a rope. Certainly not helping. I do, however, see Ari here in the top lane. Potentially
Re-engage with the charge.
Ari doesn't have ult
Looking
yet,
for that
so
kill on Jax, but
here comes an
We'll take
Asher. Will it hit? Just barely not. Yeah, Kled has to give this up. He needs to leave.
yeah, he needs to back off right now. Ari's going to have ult very soon, and Hackrim's
Yeah,
even
there's
up
the
here.
Hecarim.
Yeah,
That's
was-
it, yeah.
I don't even want to call that greedy. That was just a complete misread. You can't stay at that tower.
That's definitely greed and a complete misread. That's really greedy. You gotta
Well, I
just
don't
give
even
it
know
up,
if you
man.
can call it greed because there's no situation where he even gets anything out of staying at that tower.
I don't know. I guess maybe he was just hoping that they would like auto him and then just sit there and let the tower kill them. That's one option.
That is one way to look at it. The Braum W,
it
I think,
does-
just followed the Sonic Wave. McCookie's going to take out Rarke, but he looks to drop really low. Hot Damn will pick up that kill, but Hot Damn will fall to Little
The
Dingers.
flash chair. This will be Ari's life. She's dead. There's no way she can get away from
And the
this.
sun comes up from the Braum passive. Oriana picks up
Okay,
another
well,
one.
We saw we saw Premium Barrels greeting there a little bit, and then we definitely just saw Yeet greeting even harder, staying a little bit too long and end up getting caught out and trading ultimately 3 for 2, but they did still get the tower, so that should be a positive trade for them. This is the first tower of the game.
Definitely should be with the
Certainly
first tower
Probably
gold.
could have played that better and not died.
You're looking like an 800 gold lead right now.
And it's still definitely not good when you get the first tower gold and you're still down almost 1,000 at 9 minutes. Do see Sour Cream trying to make a rotation down to the bottom lane. No vision on him. They still don't have a ward in their tri-bush. They have
The Ash
no
Arrow
wards in
misses,
the jungle.
and the Shockwave
doesn't have
isn't up.
roleplay.
That's going to be the end of the gank unless YEET want to continue it.
This is a really questionable teleport from Jax.
I feel like if he wanted to teleport, why not teleport into the bush that's
Hecarim doesn't have ulti
that
here
he's
either.
right next
so,
to now?
Yeah, that was really questionable.
Yeah, I think a
Definitely should've
TP
canceled it.
further down could have definitely helped
and
out with the Hecarim
probably
coming in.
also would have had to have done it a little bit earlier. I think at the point that he teleported is just too late. Very low
All right.
likelihood
Well,
of anything
YEET
really
now
coming
with
of
the
it.
decks down here looks like they're setting around the dragon area.
Also see just priority being given up to premium barrels here in the top lane. Jax just got quite a solid
20
lead here,
CS
just kind of throwing it
differential.
away. Hecarim does come up.
Ooh, Mystic Shot goes a little bit far down, and
This should be a double kill. Beta Fox's bottom lane just kind of not respecting.
oh, Warlock going in. I hate anime will follow with the ultimate. Tark stun misses, but that is a dead Orianna. Nomad
Tried
picks
to
up
put the
another.
fancy feet on him, but ultimately there's really nothing much that could be done for Sour Cream there. So, just really a complete lack of respect for the positioning from YEET here, or from Beta Fox on the positioning of YEET. I mean, just kind of thinking that they're just going to not take the dragon and just leave.
You
They
know,
don't have any vision down and they overextend. And of course they do get punished because at that moment, that was around the exact same time where Ari and Hecarim ult came back up. If you're out of position against Ari Hecarim, there's a very good likelihood that you're going to get caught out. Still not the end of the world, however, for Beta Fox. They are only 300 gold down. It looks like top tower will
300
be
gold
going
down, and that should
put
even
them
out
back in the
pretty
gold
well
lead.
here.
Yeah, they will retain the gold lead. Again, this tower goes down. It's only 300 though, so game has gone back to being pretty strikingly even, being kind of a disastrous early game start for YEET. Did a very good job to turn this around a little bit. Certainly, you'd have to expect that they're going to at least try and channel a little bit more power into Hot Damn's Jax. That's probably the big key to them winning this game, because no one can really hold the Jax. I mean, Kled has already been struggling in the 1v1, and eventually it's just going to get to the point where if he makes even a slight positioning error in the top lane, Jax is just going to chase him down, kill him, and then now two more people have to
Looks
come
like
and
we're
try and
getting a
stop him.
dive in the bot lane. McCookie is going
nice
to kick back
insect.
Rake. Charge comes out, damage onto Warlock, and he will go down. The only casualty so far.
It's very
Nomad
nice
gets
Lee Sin
tagged
insect
up.
to actually just force the Hecarim to ult to run away rather than to engage. Now we're seeing Ari coming around, but she is pretty much completely alone. I don't really know about this. Her team's not in position to help her very much.
Arrows up shortly. They have
This is the
the
charm.
Orianna ult available to them.
She's just gonna have to ult
Braum
all the way
passive.
away.
Oh, Braum passive does not proc. She'll live for now.
Jax.
Hot damn, flashing in. Shockwave connects onto Rake.
Yeah, he's gonna go down.
Scarl comes
Yeet.
back, and the arrow finds
Yeah,
onto
the
Hot
ult
damn. That
finally
should be a
came
kill,
back
and
up.
he goes down.
So YEET just kind of just channeling in one at a time, and then you're running away and trying to get away without dying, but they eventually do get punished and drop 2 lives for it, rather than just either letting the tower go or doing a better job to group up as a team and go in as, you know, 4-man rather than
Yeah,
one
that
at a time.
It was a very big overstep from Yeet to try and counter engage down a man with Shockwave and arrow still up.
Still a very good rotation here from Beta Fox, understanding the current weakness that was in the bottom lane and rotating their jungler and their mid laner through the enemy jungle and taking a blast point over the wall and having Kled teleport with the ult. There's really nothing that Pneumatics or Dr. Warlock could do. Dr. Warlock barely managing to save his AD carry, but did go down himself at the very beginning of that. So Beta Fox, understanding that they need to prevent Jax from being able to split push and just force them into a position where they have to group up in 5v5. And then not even that, like, you know, YEET didn't even 5v5 them, they just kept funneling in one at a time. And that's really not good against a team composition like Beta Fox's. So
No, the amount of
Still not really helping that Jax is getting doubled in farm by premium barrels right now. And he is supposed to be their primary split pusher in this game. He will definitely have a very hard time being able to do anything in these team fights, so I really don't know why he's grouping right now. He should be in the top lane or in the bottom lane. Probably the bottom lane since the tier 1's still up. He should definitely not be grouped. Cannot help but think this is a mistake. Ezreal ult is coming in to help clear this wave. Lee Sin is on the side, potentially looking for a flank to insect someone from behind the tower into the rest of his team. Doesn't look like
it's pretty interesting seeing both of these teams with the 4-1 comps with the Kled and the Jax, who both ideally want to be split pushing. And then
I'd say that
everyone's
Kled is
just kind of
still
grouped up right now. Kled's very
a
good
lot
EV
better
team
at
composition. His ultimate and his ability to mitigate a lot of damage with Skarl makes him really useful. But
yeah. He's way better at grouping than Jax, but he's not quite as good at split pushing. So I don't really understand why. I mean, look at that big top wave. Jax needs to go get that. He's at 59 CS. Instead, they're sending Ezreal. No. Okay, now they're switching it. Okay, so Jax is going up there. Finally, sending him back.
Ezreal needs to say almost for the little bit, just for the small amount of wave clear he.
Yeah, they
really
need
provides.
Ezreal and Ari mid, and then maybe you could get away with sending Hecarim to a side lane. Certainly, Ari and Ezreal and Taric need to be in the mid lane.
All right, well, BFX gonna start up this Rift Herald here. Let's see who they give it to. I'd like to see it even give it to the Kled.
This is probably going to be a fight. I don't think
Looks like
either
he
willing to
wants
give
to
this
contest this. Rarke is looking for the entrance. He finds
Very
it
good
in.
Taric stun.
Oh my god. Big Taric ulti coming out. McCookie's gonna fall. Skarl goes down. No flash available, but
They
gets
also
across.
hold up. Beta Fox, they got the Rift Herald, but then they didn't pick it up. So they take a negative trade in terms of the kills, and then they didn't pick up the Rift Herald. So this is actually really well played from YEET.
Yeah, YEET contesting where they could.
This went about as well as it possibly could for them. The dragon is coming in 5 seconds, so they should probably be going to get that. Why is okay? So Kled, I guess he's
no one's
teleporting
backed
in to
on the
maybe
side
try
of
and go
YEET
get
though,
it.
and everyone's coming from Fountain on the side of Beta Fox. So
yeah,
looks like
Premium
YEET
Barrels
is just
just
surrendering
teleported.
this.
Premium Barrels just teleported to a ward to maybe try and pick up the Rift Herald, but then the Rift Herald despawned right after his teleport ended. So that was a complete waste. And I'm not really too sure why YEET didn't go for that dragon.
Here comes the charge though. Looks like yes, it does still connect onto Taric. Glacial Fissure comes out to follow it up. And Taric does fall to
never
the
mind.
dive.
I said they will not find anything, but they definitely did find something. Something is
Just
Dr.
the edge
Warlock.
of that Kled ult caught on to Dr.
That's an
Warlock there.
extremely ballsy play to Kled ult under a tower with limited vision, but it worked out.
Yeah, Warlock dying with Flash and Exhaust up. Maybe thought they wouldn't have the damage to chase him down, but now Beta Fox have their eyes on this Earth Dragon. Let's see if YEET decide to maybe look for a steal as Rarke is hovering around the area. Does have the ultimate available to him. Looks like he wants to, but is just gonna get absolutely destroyed by that Ash Shower that lands square in his face. Now Beta Fox go back to the dragon with no smite on the side of Jamaican. Ooh. Ari looked for the steal, but oh, another great insect by McCookie. Taric ult's only gonna stun Premium Barrels, but he still takes out I Hate Anime. On the other side of the fight, Ezreal takes down 2 as Warlock is chasing Premium Barrels, and looks like Nomad gave up on chasing Sour Cream. So that's gonna be a 2-for-1, but Beta Fox will pick up the dragon. Doesn't look like it's over actually.
McCookie?
Jump over the wall, and yeah, they can't fall.
So one thing that we really haven't Been on for quite a while. Makuki is absolutely popping off right now. This has got to be one of the best
He's landed, what,
performances
3
so
or
far in
4
this tournament.
insects already this game? Really
Yeah,
strong
but-
early game pressure as well. Was able to give up a lot of those kills to his carries as well. Very good performance by him.
Also been seeing a very strong performance from Sour Cream. Equal kill participation with Makuki's Lee Sin, despite him being the jungler, and junglers typically having higher kill participation early on in the game. So for the side of YEET, really the only bright point for them right now is Nomadic Crates. 4-1 with, I believe, yeah, he has the most CS in the game.
Yep. Nomad doing very well for himself. Currently about 1,300 gold up on the Ashe. The Ashe there more for utility than the carry of the
The
Ezreal.
only problem is that he's on Ezreal, who really isn't.
The Kleddal comes out and the Ashe connects onto Hot Damn. That's going to be an instant deletion. Committing the 3 ultimates right there for the pick. Let's see what they can get off of it.
Should probably be the mid tower now. Almost certainly. Ezreal ult is coming in though. Doesn't really do that much damage to the wave.
Oh, my cookie again and again finds anime, forces the flash, or the, excuse me, the ult out.
Ahri ult and the Taric ult here. And Hecarim ult too, so there's pretty much nothing left for YEET. Now they're just going to get chased down. The heat enemy does go down and Rourke just kind of clip-clops away. But this could potentially be a tier 2.
They
They are
have
very low. Hot Damn is back now though, so maybe they can defend this. Okay, yeah, it looks like they will be
Yeah, it
able to
doesn't
defend
look-
the tower.
their frontliners are below 50% HP. Don't want to stand up it to that tower so that the Yori and Ashe can get onto it. You know, safe play. It's nice to see that once in a while.
Not going to be risking any more of this game. They've already done it a couple times and it backfired on them a little bit. I think,
Maybe now that we're in the mid-game, BetaFox will slow down and try and play a little bit more controlled. But we'll have to see.
certainly they can't
Hot
make too
Damn
many-
sure doesn't want to play more controlled. He's just going to run at premium barrels with no regard.
The Barrels is
1v1.
definitely not in a good position here. It looks like he will go down. And he will, and he gives over a shutdown to the Jax, who was
Oh,
struggling for gold. Makuki actually landing the Q. Oh my god.
very nice.
That was like the
Very nice
very
pickup.
last pixel of the Lee Sin Q.
Ends up being 1 for 1. And Hot Damn expended his flash.
So it looks like Makuki went for the Black Cleaver.
Oh,
or
and
even
Warlock
gets his
getting
tier
caught out
2s.
here. The Braum passive. Ashe Arrow for the additional CC. Ashe shows up.
Warlock does not have
Fighting
ult
in this
yet.
choke point could be really bad. Orianna ultimate's gonna catch 2. That should be at least 2 kills. Oh, Premium Barrels comes around the side. Can still follow. Oh, really, really. Oh. Nomad failed his flash there, but really good job on the side of Premium Barrels. He landed the first set of the E and then held onto the second set until
Like,
Ari
goddamn,
used
might
all
be
charges
important,
of
yeah.
her ultimate.
Yeah, that was
Really
actually
nice
a really
play.
brilliant flank from Premium Barrels there, as well as
It came from
You
a
gotta-
really good flank too.
you gotta wonder why exactly is YEET trying to take this fight here in a choke point
In a
against
choke point
Dead
against an
Orianna.
Orianna, that yeah, was definitely a fight they didn't want to take. Makuki just flexing a little bit, but it looks like he's going to be taken down. Taric ulti's going to come out to mitigate some damage. Looks like YEET wants to continue this
Yeah,
fight.
they're actually getting really cocky here.
But a
Looks
lot
like
of damage is coming from both sides. Premium Barrel's taken really low. Doesn't quite go down.
Metafox definitely
Oh
need to run.
my.
This game ain't over yet. It's not
Hurricane
over.
just gets blown up.
Sometimes
he
it's pretty
pops the
easy
ghost
to
to
forget
try
that
and
this ain't a
chase
solo
down.
queue game. Everyone you're playing against is in comms. If you make some kind
Oh!
of big positioning error as a team,
Ashe
you're
Arrow
gonna get
actually
punished
hits
for
on
it.
the Nomad, but it's Premium Barrels who goes down. BetaFox
Still
thought they could
staying.
turn that, but they end up losing 2
Yeah, I mean,
more members.
They
3
had the
more
opportunity to get away and they stay, and now it looks like maybe all of them will go down.
Oh
other than
my
possibly-
god, I hate
Oh,
anime.
never mind. Even
Really nice
even
try.
Little Dingers is going to go down. That was actually an ace. Makuki did die earlier, and he did manage to
And
come back
Makuki
up.
was
That
the first to
that
die
was-
and respawned right before it. Before the ace came out. That
there's-
puts a lot of shutdown gold back in.
I mean,
Yeet's
certainly
pocket.
Beta Fox are still in the better position, but that is not the kind of mistake that you would
4.5K gold
like
up
to see.
and 4 turret lead. It's
That
gonna.
is-
Oh, excuse me. Keep Beta Fox in the driver's seat, but definitely some misplays coming out.
Certainly, when you are this far ahead, or at least as far ahead as they were before they got aced, it's not the kind of mistake that you'd like to see. Certainly, still a good job from Yeet by capitalizing on that pretty, I would say, colossal positioning error as an entire team, just staying way too long.
Staying way too long and then thinking they can re-engage with the Ash Arrow was two very big mistakes.
Looks like Beta Fox are going to be positioning on this dragon. I don't really think that Yeet can contest.
Ash
it would
picked
even
up
be
a static
dangerous
shiv.
for, yeah, I don't even think, no one should try and steal this other than Ezreal ult. I would have, it would have made me cry to see Rourke try to go over the wall. Because if he dies there, they're probably going to lose the second
He's
inhibitor.
tried it before. He got the Ash Arrow into the face, and maybe he learned his lesson. Oh, my cookie. Okay. Looking again for it. Gets another kickback onto Warlock. The Kledo completely misses.
That
He
Ash
ran
Arrow.
past all of them.
Oh my god, the Ash Arrow actually coming down into Matter Crates. Premium barrels. They're going to pick him up. God damn, dude, that
That's a
Ash Arrow,
clean
though.
3 for 0 in between two towers by Beta Fox.
That was extremely aggressive, but you got to wonder where I Hate Anime and Hot Tam during all of this. Looks like I don't really understand why exactly they're trying to hold at a tier 2 when they don't have their mid or top laner against a team that
I
is
hate
so
Anime
far.
getting a little bit close, but Hot Dam's just gonna jump right in the middle, hoping he has enough protection from the tower. Gonna go 1 for 1 trading with my cookie, but I hate Anime is really low, and Sour Cream will pick up the kill. They might look for the end with a huge wave crashing in mid.
I don't
Three
know.
people up,
3 people
though.
now up. Full HP. Ezreal ult
Shockwave
and
is
Tarkle
almost
both
up, so is Arrow. They might look for a turn, but okay, Tark ulti will definitely stop all
It
chances.
does
of
not
that.
have Scarl. So that will be the hold. A little bit right here, but Yeet are definitely fortunate that their second inhibitor did not go down. It was due to a bit of an overzealous play from the side of Beta Fox, not even attempting to go for the tier 2, the tier 3 tower. At least try and get that down. Let's just see Kled. Why is Kled teleporting top right now? Why? What is
really
this?
wants
Just-
to get that push started, I suppose.
Oh
Maybe-
my goodness!
Top
My
and win
brain,
bait.
dude.
Top
Send
and
them.
waves are pushing
send them
in.
bottom.
Wants to get that
Send
top
them bottom,
push
dude.
in to go for Baron.
All
I
they
don't
have to
think-
do.
EP to do that, but
Beta Fox just should have just sent them bottom and put everyone else on Baron. He had teleport advantage. I mean, it's just mid inhibitor is dead. Whatever. I mean, it's
a
not
little
that
bit
big
of a
of a
sloppy
deal.
play, but it looks like Baron will still be secured by Beta Fox.
this will also will not
Oh
allow
my,
him to flank.
Rarke very late on that, but they might want to take this fight. Tark's done lands onto the front line. Where's the follow-up damage?
It's like Zior's
Anime
actually going to go
comes
down.
in.
Does,
Nomad
but
being zoned out of
Oriana's
this fight
untouched.
completely.
The 11 and 3 Oriana is untouched right now. And this is a problem.
Nomad's
Looks like,
gonna run for his
just
life, but I don't
barely
think he's gonna make it
missed
very
the
far.
Oriana ult. No, I think he's going to get away. They need to stop chasing him. Yeah, Beta Fox. I'm not really too sure. I think Ezreal is like right behind Singed on champions that you don't want to chase. Maybe they will end up getting him.
Mid inhibitor just respawned though.
Okay,
so
now he's in trouble. Yeah, no matter crate staying a little bit too long.
oh
Ends
my.
up going down himself. That might
Rarke
be the
is
end of the
back
game.
up. Looks like he's gonna try his fancy
The
again.
inhibitor respawned. Get the inhib. Oh, I hate when that happens, man.
Alright, you gotta have a 3-man defense here with no
Alright, Yeet.
Ari or Hecker and Multi.
Yeet
Looks
should
like they're
just be
gonna go
sitting
on
at
little
tower right
dingers,
now,
but
not-
Hot Damn just
Oh,
gets blown up
boy.
as soon as he goes in. Braum passive
Oh,
seals Rarke
boy.
his fate, and I hate Anime cannot escape from this Kled with red buff.
Yeah, they should have been sitting at tower rather than trying to engage right there.
There's an
So
ace and the surrender comes out.
That's the end of the game for sure.
Very chaotic game. Leaves,
53 kills in 29 minutes.
Whew.
So I guess
I
it
don't really know
will-
what to say about the end of that one. That was just a bunch of fighting, and Beta Fox came out on top of it.
a lack of vision and a lack of people giving a fuck. Just kind of YOLOing in. Who needs vision? Who needs to look at Minimap, dude?
Lack of objective control too. We saw 4-1s on both team comps, albeit like we talked about the Jacks having the better split push and the Kled having the better group, but 4-1s nonetheless, and they never utilized them. Just kept throwing the Kled in the mix, and Jacks never really got the split push going. All right, hit me with it.
So that will be the conclusion of week 4 of the RPL Summer 2017. See you guys next Sunday, I believe, at the same time.
Oh, I have to talk too? Alright. GG well played to Taco Esports and to Beta Fox picking up these wins, and yeah, we'll see you next week.